Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Master of None. We're going to play some Minecraft today. I'll give you some updates. The name of the stream is called the Newly Unemployed stream, meaning I don't have a job anymore. But that's all right. I'm of a hardy stock. I don't stay jobless very long. I'm not above taking a step backwards to move forwards, and we'll see. But in the meantime, now that I've put in a bunch of applications, I figured, you know what, I'm going to play a little bit. Come on, talk a little bit more, maybe devote a little bit more time to this channel while I have some free time now. And in between going to go do some dishes, because I got to do some housework today. Slacked off yesterday. But in my defense, these would have been my days off anyways, had I not severed employment. Long story short, I was driving a company vehicle, got into a little bit of a fender bender, and I had to resign my job, which is fine. I did it so potentially there's a potential for rehire if I want to go back to that. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of doing automotive stuff. I mean, it's what I went to school for, but I'd rather just help people fix their cars instead of try to read their minds as far as what part they need, what's wrong with their car, and all that other good stuff. So I'm not taking it out of the possibilities. I'm just saying that I could potentially make just about the same doing something else. So that being said, go on. If you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, I do have a little bit of stuff on Teespring right here. The Master of None merchandise. I have that, and then I have one of these sweet neck gaiters you might have seen before. And then I have a different design, which I'll show a little bit later, but there's that beastie. God dang it, dude, I'm terrible. Terrible at this whole YouTubing thing. Good Lord. Shouldn't have quit my day job. Anyways, back to it. In the meantime, let me show you what I've done on my stadium. I've got quite a bit going on so far. So anyways, so that'll, sit back, relax. If you want to come join me, the StreamYard link is in the chat. I put it right there. Just come on, log in, and you can talk to me while I do some Minecraft. And if you've got a personal project you want to work on, come on in, man. We'll talk. Share it. I mean, like if you're working on some art or something like that, hey, we're working on projects today. Yeah, the stadium I've got going so far is basically just to kind of show people what I like to do when I'm not working and stuff like that. And what better time than now to get it done. So anyways, let's, without any further ado, I'm going to put it on full screen for the for your viewing pleasure, and I'll talk occasionally. And if anybody comes in for chat, we'll talk. But until then, I'm just going to tool around a little bit until someone comes in. This is basic. Most people have seen what I've got going on. I've added a couple of things, some amenities on top. Like I wanted to put like a barbecue pit type thing where people can sit and watch the game in a dining setting. And then I put some trees in because what the hell, why not? Starting to work on some of the outer sidewalk area. I'm going to put a street in eventually and start putting buildings and stuff in. I want to put a couple high rises over in this general vicinity so that it'll make a nice background for the stadium proper. But anyways, let's go inside for a minute. Most of the flooring is done, with exception to like just a little bit over on this side over here. Yeah, I think like that's like the only bit of the floor that's not done. Other than that, everything else is pretty much how it's going to be in the final aspect of it. One of the things I'm having fun with in a whole different way is making stairs. Because the floors are uneven in distance, and it's mostly just because I've winged it. So coming in and making other improvisational things here and there, it helps out a lot. But yeah. So anyways, let me tool around for a little bit. I kind of had this scheduled yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good, and I laid down and I took a nap, and one thing led to another. I just skipped it and took a nap. And to be perfectly honest, I've kind of, aside from jumping on with Ambassador last night, I took a night off of YouTube just because. But now's the time to get going. I'm almost to 100 subscribers. Once I get there, we will do something fun. For 50, I did I started a character on Star Trek Online, which was pretty fun. I imagine we could do something like that again, but I want to see if I can get some of my other YouTube and friends to come on my channel, and we'll have some fun. I'll see who I can get. I'm sure I can get a couple. I just need to talk, put myself out there for that sort of thing. But I want to do like a subscribe-a-thon kind of deal, so you could tell some friends, and hopefully I could start doing more of live streaming. I like playing video games, and this is also simulcast on Twitch as well. So hopefully I can get some, it's just an opportunity to try to make this worth something. Like, I don't know. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and I think I have something I can add to the conversation. So until the time I can't do that anymore, I think everything's going to be all right. But anyways, welcome to anyone that wants to stop by and say hello. Anyways, just kind of, I'm almost finished putting in windows in the corners. Once I get that done, I can go on to do some other things. I was thinking of, I'm kind of still thinking how I want to do like the amenities on the inside, such as snack bars, concession stands, stuff like that. So yay, fun all around. On a personal note, I'm kind of happy. I was planning on, finding something else in terms of employment anyways. So this just kind of kick-started the situation, as it were. So I'm actually looking forward to what future has to offer in terms of that. I think everything's changing as far as like the economy and stuff. So it's a good time to have that kind of a problem. I'm kind of hoping to do this kind of as a daily thing going forward, or at least until I get my another job lined up and everything, and then I can judge my hours and then allot to what I can do to this. But yeah. And like I said, I'll probably just do this for about an hour or so in case someone shows up and wants to chit chat. Other than that, I'm just gonna build away all I have to say. Let's see here. Waiting for my earbud to charge up. I've got a audiobook that I really, really dug. If anyone's listened to me on other chats and stuff like that, I've been talking about post-apocalyptic novels and stuff, and I've read a couple, or not read, but listened to on Audible. The writer's name is Kyla Stone, and she's done a bunch of or a couple series involving various ways that society collapses, or some any kind of post-apocalyptic thing. The first series that I read from her was the Nuclear Dawn series, and it focused around a character who was part of a zealous cult that wanted to, or sought the end of the United States. Very interesting. Basically, the cult plots with the nuclear weapons from the Russians. They blow up several cities in the United States, 12 in total. And it focuses on the main character who was a part of this cult and escaped years earlier with her, I guess, quasi-adopted sister, who was a big member of the cult's daughter and was set to be married to the cult leader, but she was only like 12 at the time. So it was like she broke her out of the compound. But it starts out with, it's a really engaging, and it kind of tells the nuclear story from different angles, and I like that with her writing, where she has different characters telling the same story from different areas. Sorry, I'm a little cold. My hands are freezing. But yeah, so like I really got into that, and then I saw that she had another one that was based on an EMP, or electromagnetic pulse, which fries all the electricity and all that good stuff, and it follows her, or one of the main characters who's abducted. It seems to be a common theme with her writing, though. Like the main character is abducted by the local magistrate, basically, after the EMP, her son. And it's really interesting. I like the characters. It tells it from multiple angles, which is always cool. Like I say it before. As for what I'm gonna do tonight, I'm gonna be on Nicotina's show. We're gonna be watching WandaVision, so that should be fun. Episodes 3 and 4. I really, really enjoyed the first episode, or the first couple episodes of WandaVision. I like the mystery so far, and I like how it's kind of a slow build to that mystery, as opposed to other aspects of Marvel, where they shove it all in the theaters within an hour or two, and you don't really get the overarching story, which it's really nice, especially since there hasn't really been much to watch as far as Marvel content in quite a while. So yay there. But anyways, working on the backside of the stadium at the moment, just finishing in like some of the windows and stuff like that, trying to figure out how I want to orient everything in here, like put in a couple more snack bars and stuff. Honestly, I feel like I have too much, because I've been to stadiums all over, and come to think of it, there's a lot of places where it's just a wall. So I'm like, maybe I don't need to put all these snack bars in. These are restrooms, and then the stairs go up into the luxury box area. I wanted to make this a restaurant of some kind. So I think once I make everything else, I'll probably turn one of these suites into a kitchen of some kind. Oh, that's a good idea. Kitchen. Boom. Done. Awesome. Okay. And then hey Ryan, what's happening, dude? What's up? And I do it like you said. I'm making more Minecraft videos. Devote the morning to doing some applications, and then the afternoon, or at least the start of the afternoon, to doing stadium work. And then I'm going to do some dishes after this, a little bit of house cleaning. And like a different way of barbecue. I use like a campfire down on the bottom level. And before, I just use a piece of netherrack and just light it to where it wouldn't do it, or it would stay lit in a fire. But, yeah. So, anyways. I was working on putting in some exterior stuff. I want to put in a fountain right here. I think would be kind of cool. And I'm going to change these trees out with spruces because the god darn dark oaks don't want to grow. Let's see. So yeah, I'll do this for a little bit, get bored, do some housework. Kind of watching videos about the House of M story arc with Marvel. So when I watch WandaVision, I can kind of get a little bit more of the source material in, before I go into watching the future episodes. So I think that would be kind of interesting. I was working on this morning, trying to figure out how I want to fill in space here, and then start building some buildings on the other side of the street. I could do some like music and stuff. Kind of blows. Just how am I going to do this? Hey Jack, what's up? Um, no, it's let's see. Well, kind of. It's loosely based on the Niners stadium. I do have the 49er logo in the middle, and the concept of it is kind of from it, but it's mostly just freehand. Um, it's going to be the beginning of what I'm going to build around a city on it. I think it should be pretty cool. Yeah. Cool. And then I could do a road, build a couple buildings across for a background. Oh yeah, it's going to be great. Heck yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And then I think Friday night, I'm going to go on with the ambassador, and we're going to do a watch party of uh, Batman, Batman Forever. So it should be pretty good. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. Uh, very long time. I remember a funny story about that. Okay, so I saw it in the theaters. My dad took me, and the part where Robin steals the Batmobile, and or not, well, it was Dick Grayson at the time, but he stole the Batmobile and runs up on the gang and saves the girl and stuff. My dad, I hear snoring, and my dad's firmly asleep. I'm like, oh shit. And then even funnier because when I went and saw Batman and Robin in the theaters, or in the drive-in movie theaters with my mom, she fell asleep. So I was like, oh, damn it, Batman, what the hell? Those 90s movies were my jam. Like I really enjoyed them. When the Dark Knight came, or not the Dark Knight, but Batman Begins came out, um, I wasn't living in the city at the time, so seeing movies and stuff like that was it was a it was a bit of a chore. So there must have been almost a decade where I didn't go watch movies because I was living like out of civilization. Uh, it's a long story. One of these days I'll tell it. But needless to say, it was a learning experience, to say the least. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Seal it off. And then these seats down here on the bottom, I kind of took the idea from other stadiums I saw where they had like field level underneath. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I'll get bored and fire up Star Trek Online. Usually that's how it goes down with these kind of streams. I'll stream this for a little while, and then I'll play some other games. Yeah, as for being a 49er fan, growing up in Northern California, uh, there, well, at the time, growing up in Northern California, there was only one team, and that was the 49ers. The Raiders came back in, what was it, 97, I think, 96, 97, which was cool. But my cousins have been Raider fans. I was never a Raider fan. And then I found out what they did to how Al Davis fleeced Sacramento, and I wasn't very happy about that. It turns out, I guess, the Sacramento was in the bidding for getting the Raiders, and Al Davis changed his mind after he got the money, which it is what it is. It's business, but still. and a 49er fan for as long as I can remember. And I became a Giants fan when I went to a Giants game, which I talked about last time I was on. And it was funny because my friend who went with me to that game came on and talked, or not like talked, but he was in the chat, which is really cool. He's my friend that got me into Star Trek, and like, or one of the friends that got me into Star Trek. So it's like it's really cool getting to talk to him. I think what I want to do for my 100 subscriber though is I want to do something with Star Trek. I'm going to talk to some of my friends and see, if they're if they want to come in and talk about Star Trek for a little bit. I mean, it could be anything. I was thinking along the lines of the movies because more people have seen them as opposed to, the TV shows and stuff like that, which is cool. Let's see here. All right, I want to do like walkers. Oh, there we go. I did that like that. There we go. Boom. And I miss living in Northern California. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot different than what people imagine California as being. Like a lot of people think, Hollywood, all that kind of stuff. And let me tell you, while they do have that, it's a very, very small portion of a very large state. And you don't have to go very far to find, you know, find a nice little town. Slabs, slabs, slabs. There we go. Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And put one right there for the bottom. Oh, hell yeah. I like it. Cool. Item frame. The heck is that at? There it is. It's painted. There it is. Item frame. Boom, boom. Let's see here. And tools. Hmm. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, beautiful. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, maybe not as beautiful as I thought. Oh, never mind. Oh, aha. So, have a bunch of stuff built. You go through one thing and it's like, uh-oh, how do I get back without wrecking a little bit? How did you get back? It's the master of none stamp of approval. Don't matter, I don't need this anymore anyways. I changed my mind. All right, now what I want to do, I want to do set. Action. All right. So, if you're just joining us, I'm working on a locker room in my stadium, which is starting to come together quite nicely. Let's see here. For now. Yeah. Cool. The trees are about grown there. That's nice. I'm starting to do a little of the decor And out there, as you can see, I've been trying to find like some good blueprints of the Enterprise. I wanna do a complete recreation. Like I imagine it'll take me forever, but I think it would be really cool, especially since my niche is of the Star Trek variety. Even though I really don't do much talking about Star Trek. Well, not really, because I think just some of the groups that I run with aren't necessarily big Star Trek fans, which is cool. Which is cool, because that's why I like talking about everything. Yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place with this stadium too. I'll work on a particular section and get tired of it, and then I'll switch over to another section. I wish to work on something else. So, I'm going to put in a crosswalk here. So, working on the building across the street. I can start my ugly mug for a bit. Oh, another game I've been playing is on on the Xbox. Is I'm playing KOTOR. It is very fun. Very fun. I like the Old Republic and Star Wars. It's a really good time period. Kind of wish they would talk about it, but I imagine it would probably piss a lot of folks off. So maybe it's probably for the better. Let's see. I'm gonna make this out of solid gold. Carbon gold or something. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I have to use that floor cloning technique that Awesome was showing me. Oops. Too far. Awesome. Yeah, basically just taking a break from the application process in order to make some YouTube content. Make sure to subscribe, man. Get some more people out here. I'm almost to 100 subscribers. When I get there, I will try my darndest to see if I can get some guests to pop in, and should be fun. I want to do some kind of a Star Trek chat. Some of my fans. Good base to start with. I definitely want to do like a casino strip part of this, because I had a lot of fun on the PlayStation 3 version of it. If I can ever figure out how to capture that, I'll show you guys. That's got a lot more wasted time. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably wrap it up here in about 15-20 minutes. Like I said, I've got some chores to do today. Probably take a little bit of a nap so I can stay up for the Nicotina show. I really enjoyed doing the reviews of The Mandalorian. So when WandaVision came out, I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'm down to do watch parties and reviews and stuff. And the good part is I do have a little bit more free time on my hands. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about not being employed at the current moment, because I know I'm going to find something. It will come. It will come. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Add that in the middle. I'll probably like redo City Hall. I was kind of started it and then I ended up destroying it. That's why there's a fountain on the corner over here on the inside. I was starting to do the fountain right over there. I was starting to build like a city hall type building. But it'll go in here somewhere. Just being on the ground floor of coolness. Okay. And we're also coming up on a year of me being on YouTube. I think my first video was I'll have to go in and talk about that one, because a lot of things have changed in that year that I've been on YouTube. For the best, honestly. started off in the gray order and ended up with the Snyder Cut fans, which I cannot complain. The Snyder Cut community has been um, tremendous. Like the most positive group of people I've been with since being on YouTube, and I got kind of started watching videos from the Fandom Menace. So like my growth over the last few years has been tremendous as far as that goes, or over the last year. Hey, buddy. You know what, dude? It's okay. Shit happens, and it was my fault. I was driving a company vehicle, sideswiped a sideswiped a forklift, and yeah, being a delivery driver, it kind of yeah, you're not. It's a big no-no. So, long story short, I basically resigned so I can keep my so I can be rehirable in a month or two. So no big loss. I'm pretty set right now as far as worrying about um, other things. I got a full check, so at least rent's paid for this coming month, and I should be expecting my tax return as well as I'm gonna find a job. Like I don't care if I got to go back to Taco Bell for a little bit. Like it's easy money for me, so like I'm not gonna sweat on it. If I had a more reliable vehicle, I'd probably be doing some kind of like DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that. Just cause. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I think it's all for the best. Like I was planning on leaving there anyways, so maybe it was fate telling me that it was time to go. But I don't know. There's a couple of benefits of wanting to kind of go back to a food setting because one, I really like food. I like that customer service aspect of it, and I also it's free food, like or at least severely discounted food. And at this day and age, that is nothing to thumb your nose at. Besides that, I kind of want to take a little break from automotive. Cars have been getting me down lately. What am I missing here? Something's not right. There we go. These are my spatial dynamics going on. There's that one. Why is that all screwed up? Yes, you get unlimited everything on creative mode. That's why I like doing it. It's like I'll put in an audiobook or something, and then I'll just like pass the time building random stuff. Let me show you a little bit of my stadium they're starting to lot. Well, this is where I started at. I think I started on this corner of the end zone right here, and then built everything up and around it. That's one of my favorite parts of doing it is you just have unlimited blocks, so you don't have to sit there and mine for everything. Although, let me just say, if I did mine all this, my gosh, imagine the time. Yeah, I'm working on just kind of finishing some stuff up. I'm a little bored on it. That's why I was building the building across the street. Basically, just finished up the sidewalk this morning and trying to put in. Oh, that looks nice. Everything's grown in. That's cool. And I just kind of placed these trees down to fill in some space, and it looks good. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, pretty much. So now I'm going on to other building adventures. But like I said, I'll take you out here real quick. This is the beginnings of the bottom of the starship. What I want to do is get some what's what I'm looking for, some schematics of like the Enterprise E, because that one's my favorite. But I could get the schematics, but I want to know what the dimensions are. So like every block is supposed to be a meter. So like 1,000 meters or whatever, close to 1,000 meters long. The Enterprise E is. So I'm like, that would be huge, but God, it'd be fun to do. I don't know. I might come on tomorrow and play some STO or maybe some, or load up my Old Republic Star Wars. I don't know. Just take some time to play some games that I've had and unwind. Exactly. That's my whole draw to it. Like it's just like building with Lego sets. Like, sorry, Minecraft doesn't let the cursor go over to my other monitor, so I can't bring it up. But no, that's 100%, man. That's why I like it so much, because it reminds me of being a kid and playing with Legos. Oh. But I also kind of like it because it's a device to fill time. Like some of my first live streams, just kind of me sitting here mumbling and and umming through like an hour's worth of content. So like playing the game helps out a lot as far as that goes. And I've got it going on Twitch too. So maybe if you guys follow me on Twitch, I can get the partner thing going, which would be nice. A little extra income every now and again is nothing too bad an eye at. I came up, well, I didn't come up with the idea for the shirts, but I was actually inspired by other people. Uh, the Master of None shirt is in. I also have another design. Actually, you know what? If you'll indulge me for just a moment, I will share. Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go. All right, let's go to. Let's go to my page. Let's see here. Tab. I can order a sample because my arse. But anyways, this is my new design that I put out on Teespring. You can get it in a sticker. I've got it for a neck gaiter, sweatshirt, t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, and then I also got them in different colors. So if you wanted to be a science officer for the day, I got that too. So yeah, just come on in, and if you wanted to support my channel in a monetary sense and actually get something that's kind of cool, I put my other logo on the back, which is also there. But yeah, I had a lot of fun designing these logos. I kind of look forward to doing it some more off a website that Mad Max showed me. So yeah, I think it's a cool way to, you know, represent and share or support some of the creators that, you know, I like as well, because I got the Nerdy in Many Ways hat, and then I got a Poindexter Lounge shirt from our buddy Enosh. So yeah, I have no problem shelling out a little dough, especially when I'm back to work again. I'll be able to get some more stuff going, but for the time being, that's my my product line. Anyways, I'm probably going to wrap up here in a little bit. Like I said, I was only going to go on for about an hour. I've got some chores to do at home, so best to not avoid those. I don't can warm my hands up because the dishwater. And I'll be around. I got more time to be on YouTube, so should be fun. I kind of want to take a little bit of time. I mean, I don't have the luxury of taking a lot of time off in between jobs, but at least if I can get a solid week in, oh man, that would help to reset everything, like mentally. I've been with the company for 4 years, so I'm glad to take a little bit of a break. All right. Cool. Next section. All that other good stuff. And that works out. So, stop it at sharing. All right. Well, anyways, I'm going to take off. thank you for swinging in, stopping by. Zebrafet, always a pleasure, my friend. Jack, thanks for coming in. And Sir Nerdalot, always a pleasure, dude. I'm going to have to try to see if you want to get involved in my 100 subscriber a-thon, which is going to happen soon. I'm at like 92 right now. So as soon as I get there, be prepared. I'll shoot you an invite. You can come on and chat, because one of the live streams, one of my first live streams was with Sir Nerdalot, and we were talking about the first episode of Star Trek Voyager, which I had a lot of fun doing. The hard part about talking Star Trek is that if you talk new stuff, everybody's up your ass about it, and if you talk old stuff, it's kind of hard to facilitate. But anyways, make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate everyone that does. And I hope to do more live streams with everybody else. I enjoy going on and having conversations with people and stuff like that. I will apologize for the other day, the stream with Max and Andy Signor. Once it got started, I didn't feel comfortable being in it, and I was trying to find my way out. But anyways, I think everything's okay. I'm not trying to, start anything, because to be honest, it's not my fight, and I don't want anything bad to come of it. So anyways, I'm going to keep it cool, playing some Minecraft and doing some other stuff. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's right. And I think I probably sometime next week, maybe, depending on how the application process goes and stuff like that. Oh, it wasn't anything like, I don't know. You were there for a bit, I think, on the chat. This was a couple nights ago. I just wanted to say my piece on it. Like, the whole Anus Ignore thing, like, I really don't care anymore. Like, there's no changing what can't be changed with this guy, and he's just going to do what he's going to do. And, the best thing to do is to just kind of distance yourself from the situation. You could try the olive branch, and I was trying to be civil for what it was worth while I was there, but I just personally, I wanted to get out of it. And then when Zebrafet came on, I was like, all right, cool, I'm out. And like, I'm sorry, Max, I'm not like mad or anything, and hopefully we're cool, dude, because I kind of left, just was like, yeah, I'll dip, I'm out. And I didn't really say anything until Zod Rider show, where I basically just said I was super uncomfortable, and everybody else was too. So I mean, it's nothing against Max or anything like that, and he didn't ambush me or anything. I just, like I said, I didn't speak up about it, which I should have. I don't think offering Andy a platform with regards to, with what happened with Enosh's channel and stuff like that, and it wasn't good timing. So anyways, I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll get back to you about the 100 subscriber deal. I want to see if I can get like Enosh or somebody to come on and hang out with me for a bit, maybe Max, just because those are guys that have been with me since the very beginning, as well as Sir Nerdalot, the ambassador. All you guys are my friends, so I hope to increase my output on this channel, just to to keep the new year somewhat positive. I like to do that. So anyways, without any further ado, thanks for coming in. I'm going to see if I can send you out with a video, and then, yeah, have a good night.
Why do you want to listen to the TV with the stereo on?
Because I like to party.
You know what?